We have to stop the cat. Jay Gadget, Via Ferreira, Adrian Dones, Ant Lane, A. Fishaw, P. Ollie, Kareem 0814, Michael Manning, full movie episode, Brandy Hill Sr., Boston News DC, LeVar Cooper, The Word, Miles Austin, Michael Manning, King Kong, Spence is overrated and Crawford and Spence not happening. I won't say Spence is overrated. Miles Austin, my brother, what's good? King Ali, Marquis, Around the World, Mr. Perfect, Paul Undorf. That was his name. Right? That was his name, Mr. Perfect. The word, my brother. He said the GOAT with the shade. Salute. Jay Allen, Chief Wildfire, Chess 313, Jesse R. What's good? Lamarcus Robinson, Weedy Gonzalez, Poe Porter, Boston Dad, Michael Manning, Keys to the Game, Botson Channel. What's good? Remy Booze. Oh, you spoke to Barry Hunter? That's my guy. Lord Sheep, Sakari San Francisco, Laurel Hannon, Underdog Sports TV, Marquis, TRH McLeod, Bank 765. Kurt Henning, right? Who's Mr. Wonderful? I said Mr. Wonderful Paul Undorf. Weedy Gonzalez was good. Will we get Crawford Spence 2023? At this pace we going, nope. Victor Griffin was good. The fans, we don't know our place in the sport of boxing. You understand? The fans, we don't know our place in the sport of boxing. It's a shame, man. We are creating false narratives, right? We are saying things like Kareem 0814, my brother. Styles make fights for sure. But we're saying things like it's just false things like there's folk hating. I know the brother Nestor Gibbs was frustrated with the with this Errol Spence Keith Thurman fight. Felix Mays was good. Edgar Camacho was good. How do I see AJ working out with Derrick James? He should be good with Derrick James, man. The fans corner was good. Justin Hawkins was good. Timothy 7 Deuce 688 was good. He should be great with Derrick James. His style, I think Derrick James' style fits Anthony Joshua perfect. Mo Cash was good. I think it fits him perfect. You understand what I'm saying? But it's all on Anthony Joshua. It's his mindset. Lavelle Patterson was good. Happy 2023 was good. Salute to the 313. Lob Swat 1, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Prime Prince Nassim versus Prime Eric Morales. Who wins? My first initial thought is Eric Morales. Big GN8 was good. Eric Morales, his ability to box, his length, his patience, his ring IQ, his jab, his fundamentals. I think he'll be able to control Prince Nassim. Timing beats speed, and his timing is good. His counterpunch ability is good. Chilltown Majors was good. Set the Tone was good. And I think that will be perfect. Bad style matchup for Prince Nassim Ahmed. That's just my opinion. Shawai Allah 77 blessings, Queen. Scant Rants was good. Yeah, you see, when you're gonna be a Derrick James fighter, you gotta have that dog in you. You got to have the dog in you. Shad 1419, what's good, great brother? Jamel Charlo got the dog in him. Errol Spence got a dog in him. Frank Martin, dog in him. You ain't got that dog. I don't know how you gonna pan out. You gotta have the dog in you. You ain't got that dog in you. I don't know how that's gonna work out for you. I don't know how that's gonna work out for you. Floyd Miller stops Prince Nassim Hamed. If you ain't got that dog in you, I don't know if Derrick James gonna pull it out of you, bro. You gotta have it in you to deal with his style. His style is a very, very high work rate, high pace. right in front of you, you know, you got to be cool, calm, and collective. And you got to have some serious, serious patience to stand in front of somebody like that, like Derrick James teaches you. And you got to really trust your skill set. You really got to trust your abilities. You really got to trust his teachings. Nitty G, my brother, what's good? You understand? You got to trust Derrick James' teaching. Errol Spence has bought in from the very beginning. Jamel Charlo bought in as soon as he got there. And Frank Martin is starting to buy in. Chocolate Gorilla was good. You can see the turnover in Frank Martin's last 2 fights from 3 fights ago. Completely different fighter. He's adopted the Derrick James style. But you got to trust the process. And you got to have a certain type of oomph. And if you ain't got that certain type of oomph to trust the process, then you in trouble. Ben Frank Jr. 100 was good. You see, Derrick James' style wasn't really meshing, or we didn't get to see it with Marcus Brown. You know what I mean? The future was good. I'm tired of the talk about that fight. Yeah, I'm sure. It's getting exhausting. Boss fan full time, brother in super chat. Is the fight at the full 154 just slightly above 147? Well, the reports say 54. Roll Tide for life was good. Mike G was good. Chocolate Gorilla. How about I send you the link? You cool with that? I'll send you the link and you come on and speak your piece, Chocolate Gorilla. And put the camera on you. Shad 1419, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, why are people taking Uga's word as law, but disregard Broner and Porter and disgruntled employees? Because it fits the narrative that they wanted to fit. Like this dude, Chocolate Gorilla. You understand? It fits the narrative. When it fits the narrative that you want to, people claim to want the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. People don't want to hear the truth. Willie Gonzalez was good. You don't want to hear the truth. You want somebody to lead you on. You want to live in a fairy tale land. I keep telling y'all, entertainment is at an all-time high. You know why? You know why entertainers, athletes, singers, musicians, actors, and actresses, why they get paid so much? Tatted P was good. You know why? Because people love to live in fantasy land. They love to live in candy land. You understand? You follow me? Professor X was good. Chocolate Gorilla, you're still talking. I'll send you the link and you come on and you speak your piece. How about that? Salute to Shad 1419 dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. You understand? Larry Lopez, the experience was good. You understand? People will draw pieces. Trillionaire was good. Twin 90 was good. Okay, cool. Nobody click on this link but Chocolate Gorilla. David Cristobal Sala was good. And when you come on, keep it clean. I don't have swearing and things of that nature on my channel. So when you come on, keep it clean. And put your camera on. Devontae Piggott was good. Joe D 415 was good. Dentrell Goff was good. So Crawler Loke, my brother, was good. So people like to pick and choose. They like to draw from things. If you anything like a stand-up person that have a square that you stand on, you don't have to use that to get your point across. Keep it clean. Click the link. Put the camera on you. Let's have at it. You don't hear me use none of those words, and I get my point across very clearly. Knockout Kings, FU2 was good. Wendell Ambrose, John Bird was good. Stephen Bateman, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute, Blue Blood. It's sad Spence ain't doing the thing and YouTube keep his name relevant. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of topics that Errol Spence said this and Errol Spence said that. Now, Errol Spence ain't say a word. Errol Spence ain't say a word. Jim Hustle was good. Oh, I'm buying Spence versus Thurman. Chocolate Gorilla. That's a cop out. Come on. Don't do that. Click on the link. Come on and speak your piece. And you could do it and you could get your point across very clearly. Sunshine Kid was good. Ebony Republicans, blessings to you. I'm assuming you're a queen, so blessings to you, queen. Anthony Ford was good. So Chocolate Gorilla, click the link. Come on. Stop using it as a cop out. Oh, I can't talk without that. Man, stop it, man. You work at 9 to 5 and at your 9 to 5, you don't talk like that. Go Ham 44, what's good, great brother? Poe Porter, John Wick, what's good? Dudes be having a lot to say and a lot of things to say in that comment section, boy. You tell them to put that camera in and click the link. Suddenly they well, this is this and then, you know, I gotta I'm you. Hey, what's good? Lowly LaShaw was good. Richard Russell, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Much love, Blue. Peace and blessings to the family. Blessings to you, King. Blessings to you, King. Blessings to you, 1000%. Lowly LaShaw was good. Derek Main's reading life was good. Smooth Criminal was good. I'm waiting for Chalky Gorilla. A-Side Boston Talk was good, great brother. Greatest ever was good. How you feeling, King? Respect. I'm waiting for Chalky Gorilla to come on here and speak his piece. Just incredible was good. Now all of a sudden he can't have a conversation, but you working 9 to 5. We in here was good. Castrox was good, great brother. Timothy Stottmeyer was good. Come on, brother. You said you my parents are awake. I gotta be quiet. Your parents are awake. Milton Welsh, Justin Harris was good. Gertz was good. He said, "My parents are awake. I gotta be quiet." So if they sleeping, then you could talk loud. Man, come on, man. Happy Valley Farms was good. You see the people that we be having in the chat. I just be wanting to. I do this and point them out because they are bad weeds growing in the sport of boxing. All things Kingdom. P. Rich was good. You see what I'm saying? Stack a lot of bullies was good. I do this. I know people be like, Blue, why you even acknowledge him? Jay Davis was good. Because I just be wanting this. I want y'all to see the people that I deal with on a regular basis. What style is Keith Thurman? He's a pure boxer that just happened to have punching power. He's a boxer puncher. He said, my parents are awake. Brandon Hill Sr. was good. Mike Teasy was good. He said, my parents are awake. I got to be quiet. So they don't even know you on the net. Blessings to you, brother. T9 Boston class was good, great brother. Blessings to you, young brother. Clearly you're young. At least I hope you are. Mike Teasy was good. Somebody need to take his cell phone, take his laptop. He probably got a laptop with the bumpers on it. You know, the ones you give the little kids, you get the laptop with the bumpers on it just in case they drop it, it don't break. Colorful bumpers. Jacob Sanchez was good. The future was good. Lord Sheep, he saying he's 40 years old. AJ64 was good. Yeah, he got the laptop with the pink bumpers around it. My brother Bish, B Megastar in the building. What's good with you, Bish? Obi Amaje, Emoji Senior MD was good. Yeah. Oh man, you see what I'm talking about? This is why I point them out, because 100 Hustles was good. This is why I point them out, because this is what I deal with on a regular basis. These dudes be in my inbox. Coach Perry, what's good, Coach Perry? How you feeling, brother? These dudes be in my inbox. Lewis A was good all day long. Wendell Ambrose, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Says, spill the beans, Blue. Bud and EJ plotting something behind closed doors. Those guys not trying to pass up that huge payday. Nobody is ducking that check. I wish that's the case, bro. I wish that to be the case. I wish that to be the case. Ebony Republican, that link was just solely for Chocolate Gorilla. I'll send out the link for everybody else to come on in a little while. But Chocolate Gorilla had a lot to say. Boxing News DC was good. Then suddenly he doing that new TikTok moonwalk challenge. Mo Cash was good. Shad 1419, my brother back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, what advantages do you think Thurman has against Spence, if any? His foot movement. He can box. Jamal Fewell, Maya Egypt, peace, bless Queen. How you doing today? Keith Thurman can box. Make no mistake about it. Keith Thurman is a good fighter. Make no mistake about it. Don't get it twisted. Jay Lynn, peace, bless Queen. How you doing tonight? Don't get it twisted. Keith Thurman can box. Keith Thurman ain't nobody's walking apart. He's not a tune-up. He's not a cherry pick, and he's not a tune-up. Okay? That's why I wanted to address this. Keith Thurman is not a tune-up. He's not a cherry pick. Okay? Nobody is disliking the fight. Fadeaway was good. Right? Ghost Rider was good. See, there's a misconception that people are passing and people are listening to this, right? That there's people hating on the PPC and on the Keith Thurman, Errol Spence. Nobody's doing that. It is the logistics of the fight. Nobody's saying Keith Thurman is a tune-up. Keith Thurman is nobody's tune-up. He hasn't been active, but Keith Thurman only has one loss to Manny Pacquiao. You understand? Keith Thurman has one loss to Manny Pacquiao. You understand what I'm saying? Period. Point blank and period. Okay, Ebony Republicans. Blessings, Queen. Just give me a few minutes and then I'll send you the link. Right? Keith Thurman is nobody's tune-up. He's not active. Keith Thurman, like my brother Bish said, he's corky. I won't use the words Bish used. Gabe Moore was good. But he's not he's not a tune-up. He's not a cherry pick. It's the details that gets people frustrated with the fight. You understand? The fact that it's taking place at 154 with no titles on the line, right? Those details are making people upset with this fight. And you factor in the fact that on top of that, right? You factor in on top of that, Errol Spence is for a very long time saying he would never, ever, ever, forever, never gone too long. You know, Roy Babineau, Patrick Martinez was good. You understand? Is the fact that Errol Spence has been saying he'll never, ever, 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 forever, ever fight Keith Thurman, right? So you may as well go ahead. Now you look at the landscape of things, okay? A-Side Basto, my brother in Super Chat, Algeria was the last mover Spence fought. And yeah, buddy. And salute to Chris Algeria. I like Chris Algeria. That's my guy. But boy, oh boy. Woo-wee! Specs was good. Woo-wee! That ain't play out so well, right? So here's the thing, right? Then you look at it from here, right? That Errol's going to go to 154, and it's like, for what? You understand? I wasn't happy the day they told us that Keith Thurman was going to be the mandatory. What? Justin Harris was good. You understand? You can see the play. Anybody that's not being biased or not being one-sided, student 7 teacher, my brother was good. Jalen said, okay, so where did the rumor of the fighting in 154? Well, it came from the boxing sites. You know what I'm saying? They came out and they said that, 154, ESPN, and all these different sites started reporting it. So here's the thing. right? Let me say this, right? Why is everything a secret in boxing? When you go to, I don't know, a designer store, or you go to your local Target or Walmart, you are the consumer, right? Where's the big secret? Ruben Gutierrez, Starvisky Motley was good. Q De Niro, Deuce was good. When you go to your local supermarket, is there any secrets there? You are the consumer. When you go to your outlet, Timberland, Nike, Puma, Adidas, whatever, designer, Gucci, Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, and whomever, right? For me, I like to shop cologne. That's my guilty pleasure. Cologne, love it. Love colognes. My guilty pleasure. Can't have enough of it. Can't get enough of it. Just can't do it. I can't have enough colognes. Timothy Ramdeen was good. You understand? When I go shop colognes, I can see what I'm buying. I can see the ingredients. There's no secrets about it, right? When you go buy food, right? You could turn the back over. Sylvester Salmon 2011, Intelligent Lathers was good. Wendell Ambrose was good. My top 5 fragrance is just my personal Tom Ford Oud, Prada, Dior, um, Creed, and Blue Chanel. Those are my 5 fit go-tos. I feel like you can't go wrong. Musa, Smokey, what's good? Chick Cicerelli, my brother, what's good? Okay, so those are just my top 5 favorites, right? And I can pull them all, just so you know, I'll pull them all down here for you. I got them all. You understand? So I'm not just telling you just cause. Kool-Aid 323, Peace Be Free was good. I got multiple different fragrances of Dior, Creed, and Prada. Those are my 3 favorites right there. I got 1 Chanel Blue. So anyway, right? And I have 1 Tom Ford. I love that Tom Ford. And I got others that I love too. I wear to bed every night, Invicta, things of that nature. But staying back to regular schedule programming, right? Mo Cash said, "Can I show them?" Man, you gonna make me go get my colognes, bro? Really? Really, bro? Give me a second, Mo Cash. I'll go get them in a second. So, with that said, he said, "Yeah." Oh, you got lucky, brother. Somebody knocking at my door. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. These are my colognes, man. These are just some of them. Let me see. So, and then we get back into this boxing talk. So this is my Prada cologne. That's one Prada's. And it's my other Prada. There's some Prada. Another Prada. Prada Luna Rose. I don't know where my other Prada one is. This is Creed Original. That's Creed. It's a little glare, but that's Creed Original. Creed Original. And I got Creed Viking. Creed Viking. And then Creed Aventus. You got to have Aventus. Creed Aventus. And then this is my Dior. This one, Sauvage. And this is the EXO. So, oh, I forgot the Chanel. But these are two different Diors. So those are my Diors. Yeah, Dior. So that's my clone. Some of them. But those are my favorite go. These are my favorite go-tos. My Creeds. These are all Pradas. I got Prada Black too. I just don't know where it's at. I ain't feel like looking at it. Knockout Kings. Oh, you win the X? Yeah, that's that Dior. I got that on right now too. Knockout Kings. I got that on right now too. So these are my Pradas. I got Prada Black and all that upstairs. I just couldn't do all of. I can't bring all that downstairs. And this is my Dior. Sauvage. DJ. Yeah. So those are my colognes right there. Well, some of my go-tos. T-Bone Boxing, my brother T-Bone Boxing dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Did somebody say something about Cologne? Yeah, I knew. Hey, T-Bone, as soon as we started mentioning colognes, I said T-Bone coming right on in here. T-Bone, cuz. Kendall Style was my brother. What's good, great brother? He said, how come I can't send a super chat? Because they playing games. Tomorrow Martama was good. Jeff Sparks was good. Larry Lopez was good. Creed is my favorite. Prada is my favorite. It depends what day I'm wearing, what day and where I'm going. T-Bone Boxing back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, don't forget to pick your bottle up Saturday, Blue. Will do, great brother. You best believe I ain't forget that. Aaron Woods was good. Albert Daughter was good. DJ. Yeah, best believe I ain't forget that, great brother. You best believe that, T-Bone. AK Crowder, the solution was good. You don't like Green Irish Creed Blue? Yeah, I do. I don't have it though. Money Bags was good. I don't have that one. Kendall Styles, my brother in Super Chat, Gypsy Water and Mojave Ghost is the best. Salute. Bradley 6'8" was good. They're okay. They're not my favorites though. They're good though. Kendall Styles, they're not my favorites. Nah. AK Crowder, my brother in the super chat. Blessings. Appreciate you. Elbow, Tech RD was good. So Kirk Jones was good. Coach Perry was good. Ferragamo, Paul Holman. Yeah, I like that one too. Blue, where's that victorious blue sapphire cologne at? I ain't get it yet, bro. That guy George was good. Frank was good. So now let's get into this, right? Kendall Style, my brother, back in the super chat. They only let me do $2 at a time. YouTube tripping. Yeah, they playing games. They not sending my notifications. Vernon Starr was good, great brother. Joe Rip, Crazo3. That guy George was good. Look, they ain't sending out my notifications. Randall 700 was good. They playing games. So let's get into this boxing talk, though. DJ, my brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Gucci Guilty is my favorite. Followed by Savage and Versace Rose. Oh, yeah, I got that Versace too. I got two of those Versaces. Salute Blue. He said salute to you, King. I don't have the Gucci Gucci Guilty. I gotta go get that. DJ. Straight Gay Trade was good. I gotta go get that. Kendall Styles, my brother in super chat. I'm gonna work out of these $2 chats then. LOL. Salute to my brother Kendall Styles. Yeah, they playing games. So let's get into this boxing. Dwight was good. Yeah, I got Versace. He said blue. He said doing blue super dirty. Yeah, they doing me dirty, Frank. L Rivy was good. They ain't sending my notifications. They playing all types of games. He said blue gonna need Charles Edward Cheese super chats for that blue sapphire. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese, man. That's my bro right there, man. Appreciate that, brother, 1,000%. Tara Sims, blessings, queen. How you doing today? Full movie episode was good. He telling you the truth about the Gucci Guilty. Oh yeah, I'll check it out. Ali Ershad was good. I'll check it out. We don't have more love for the boxers than the actual sport. Yeah. So he said now a lot of Spence fans are doing the same thing, in my opinion, as Bud. People are they don't hold their person accountable, and this is supposed to be the sport of boxing, meaning we don't have more love for the boxers. This is a fact. D-Man Jr. was good. He said move to Spotify. Yeah. I got to get on other platforms. For real. So, here's the thing, right? Garnett Donaldson, Jaquan Pickett was good. So now, like I said, we have these secrecies. So, like the Queen J. Lynn asked the question, she said, "Who started this?" Reports that they fighting at 154. Jaquan Pickett was good, and so I started to get into this secrecy in the sport of boxing. Chase the Coin was good. The Sports Guy was good, and why that people don't realize, but the fans don't wake up, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Frank. Shad 1419, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue. Boo said he wants to fight 2 more times this year. Do you think it actually happens 2 more times this year? Oh, that's a stretch. That's a stretch. I'd like to see it. That's a stretch, bro. He fought once last year. They all fought once last year. He gonna fight 3 times this year? I would love to see it. I hope so. Kendall Styles, brother in the super chat, he said, my IG, Darko 2-time _ I'ma hit you so you can have my info. Say less, Kendall. Say less. So now you ever wonder, so the Queen J. Lynn said, who started this report? So I said ESPN, boxing platforms, so on and so forth, right? And people say, man, boxing reporters be making up stories. They be creating narratives and they be creating angles and so on and so forth. Long Live Jai was good, right? Oh man, Long Live Jai. I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. Hey, great brother. My condolences and prayers go out to you and your family, brother. I'm so sorry to hear that. Daryl Daniels was good. I'm so sorry to hear that, great brother. My prayers and love and hopefully the universe can come for you. The Zeus GQ was good. Blessings to you, great brother. I'm sorry to hear that, great brother. Wow. Wow. Wow, brother. Sorry to hear that, brother. And Lane was good. Only thing I can tell you, brother, is just attempt to live alongside of it. Just attempt to live alongside of it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing you could do, great brother. I'm sorry to hear that, man. And blessings to you and the family. Blessings to you and the family, man. That's unfortunate, brother. That's a huge hit to your family, man. And I hope, you guys is trying to find as much peace in it as possible, bro. Milton Welsh was good. Sorry about that. Easy Blends was good. Brandon Hill Senior was good. So yeah, the Queen asked me that question, and so I'm saying that they say, well, boxing, they creating these narratives. Well, boxing is the only sport that's super secretive. Jason Olds was good. Victor Griffin was good. I'm sorry to hear that. Long live Ja. Boxing is the only sport that carries this super duper secrecy. And you ask yourself why? Why does it carry this super duper secrecy? For what? If everything's on the up and up and everything is done, clean and X, Y, and Z, then why is there so many secrets? Right? Why does it always have to be on the hush hush? For instance, let's say this report came out, right? Like the Queen said, who put this out there? Or and there's people that would feel like, oh, this is a lie. Some people say it's not a lie. What X, Y, and Z? Well, why don't the fighters just come out and put it to bed then? Why be quiet? I'm sure they see this. Brandon Law was good. I know they see it. I know they hear it. Right? So Phil Barnhill was good. So why don't they come and put it to bed? Hey, this ain't true. That's not true. That's it. This has been out there for what? 2 days now? Since Tuesday, right? We're going into Friday. Why isn't nobody saying anything? Why isn't nobody saying anything? Why the privacy? For what? What is there to hide? What is it stopping? If you come out and say yes or no, or this ain't true, or X, Y, and Z, then it's not going to stop the fight or hurt the fight. You hear this? You ever hear this? The people say this. Well, you negotiate in public, the fight don't get made. Yeah, if there's a lot of drama going on in between it. Publicly, and guess what? They ain't even dealing with the same amount of money as the other sports is dealing with. Y'all ain't hear what I said, so let me say it to you again. They're not even dealing with the same amount of money that these other sports is dealing with, yet we know what's going on with them. We know right now the Baltimore Ravens ain't trying to pay Lamar Jackson. We know the number Lamar Jackson is looking for, and we know the Baltimore Ravens ain't trying to pay it. So essentially, he's sitting out. Where's the mystery? There's no need for mystery. Now, some people feel like the Ravens is doing them dirty. Some people feel like, well, Lamar Jackson can't stay healthy. Either they're going to pay him or they're not. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And guess what? Ain't none of these fighters getting paid $250 million. We ain't juggling $250 million. Right? We knew here in New York the number Aaron Judge was looking for. Aaron Judge wanted a specific number to come back to the Yankees this year. The Yankees were saying, we'll give you a 4-year deal. He was saying, I want a 6-year deal or a 7-year deal or whatever year deal. The Yankees wasn't trying to do it. We knew the numbers they was looking for, right? And guess what? It got done. They found the ain't no secret. There's no whispering. There's no secrecy. We know what they're looking for. In the NBA, right? We know which one of these players is going to get a max deal next year. Next year, player A is going to be a free agent and he's going to get a max deal. Ain't no secrecy. Ain't no whispering. Ain't no hush hush. Ain't no. Ain't none of that going on. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. Brian Mundy, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Blue, wouldn't it be great if they could or would do some form of the Super 6 for 147? Absolutely. That would be huge. That would be too much like right. That would be too much like right. Ask yourself that question. Why is it always quiet and why it got to be hush hush? Why it got to be behind closed doors? If Errol Spence fighting Keith Thurman 154, why is it a secret? Because when they announce it, it ain't going to be a secret. So what's the point in being a secret now? Why did it need to be a surprise? For what? Ask yourself that question. Or if it ain't true, right? Instead of letting the media that keep the sport of boxing alive, YG Knight was good. Cause let's be real here. Without if you subtract, you can dislike Mike Coppinger and you can dislike the other dude, I forget his name on Twitter and all these dudes and all of us here on YouTube. You subtract all of us, there's no conversation about boxing. And the fans don't even know what's going on. You're kept in the dark. Remove us all from YouTube and remove Mike Coppinger and Benson off of Twitter or whatever, Michael Benson or whatever. Remove them all, and you don't know nothing about boxing. You know zero, zilt, nothing. Chris Brown 4-5, my brother, was good. You wouldn't know a single thing that's going on in the sport of boxing. VapD Swap 1, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, would Prime B-Hop school Triple G? For sure. For sure. For sure. He'll take him to school and probably stop Triple G. Shad 1419, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, I thought Spence said he would be back in either May or June or July. So how are we floating April fight at a higher weight class out here? Because, like I told you guys, when everybody said, well, Terrence Crawford this and Terrence Crawford that, and I told you it's the business of the sport of boxing, it's easy for people to point the finger at Terrence Crawford. But what did I tell y'all? When it's your favorite fighter, are you going to hold them accountable and hold the business accountable and hold everybody accountable? No, they're not. No, they're not. Right? Errol Spence has told us, right. He told us, he said that I'm coming back in May or June. Is exactly what he said. Now we here in April. But Tank is talking about fighting April 15th against Ryan Garcia. We knew that. What? In December. Right? And that got fans excited. That got fans excited. Fans was like, man, we're gonna see Tank and Ryan April 15th. They give you something to look for. It didn't hurt it, it helped it. It didn't help it, it didn't hurt it, it helped it. And salute to Shad 1419 dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. This is being brought to Errol Spence. Hey, we want you to do X, Y, and Z. Listen, I don't believe Darkest Light was good that Errol Spence volunteered to have this fight at 154, if this is true. Eagle Fan 18 was good. Brandon Law was good. And if it's not true, why not come out and put it to bed? Why not? Hey, bro, this ain't true. Plain and simple. Derek Gordon 16, Deuce Big G was good. E Skinner was good. Hey, man, this ain't true. Period. It's over. Gold Rush, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Salute, Blue. Salute to you, King. This is why Carl Brown was good. Carl Brown. You want me to send you the link, brother? I done told you before. Stop playing this game with me, brother. You're an Errol Spence fan, and that's cool. But you want to play this game with me, brother? He said, I'll be back in May or June. Terrence Crawford said he want to fight April or May. What are you talking about? He said May or June. K Fine 619. Blessings, Queen. How you doing today? He said, I'll be back in May or June. Now, if he did something else and he said April, cool. The fact remains, how you getting 2 fights in April? 2 pay-per-view mega fights in April. How? How you going to get 2 mega fights in April? Go ahead and tell us, Carl Brown. Keys to the Game Boston channel. Okay, cool. Naughty Crash was good. The XO Factory was good. Keys to the Game Boston channel. He said you're wrong, Blue. Okay, he said when he was talking to Brian Custer, he said May or June. Okay, if he said April and another time, whatever. Right? But how you getting 2 pay-per-view massive fights in April? Go ahead and tell me that. Robert Williams was good. Sumter Cleo was good. C. Will was good. Something don't add up. Right? So either these reports are not real, somebody ain't fighting in April, bro. Or they ain't fighting on pay-per-view. Duke was good. I mean, y'all got to start using your common sense, man. Somebody ain't fighting in April, bro. Or it's going to be on free TV. Duke was good. Somebody ain't fighting in April, bro. Or somebody ain't fighting on pay-per-view. Plain and simple. Brian Mundy, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, my favorite fighter are Shakur and Tank because they fight whomever, whenever. Just send the contract. Yeah, they animals. Chris, what's going on? So let's say he did. I stand corrected. He said April, May, or June. Cool. I stand corrected, right? And let's say he did say April, May, and June. No problem. How's he fighting in April, though? He's going to be on pay-per-view. He's a pay-per-view fighter. Tank is a pay-per-view fighter. Somebody's not fighting in April. Or these reports is not real. Daniel Buchanan, what's good? Eagle City 56, my brother, what's goody? What's goody? What's goody? God greatest, my brother, what's goody? Somebody ain't fighting in April, bro. That's not gonna happen. Fred, man, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling? How you feeling, great brother? Okay, so yeah, he said May or June. He said May or June, May or June, and he said May, April, or June, right? So uh 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 still in all, right? You know, somebody's not fighting in April, right? And so my point is this, right? Is that you're not gonna the fans and the fans that are frustrated and the media members that are frustrated is not because of Errol Spence fighting Keith Thurman, because that's a good fight. Keith Thurman, Errol Spence is a good fight. Okay. Uh, uh, um, and you know, it's a competitive fight, right? For as long as it lasts. I don't know how long it's going to last and how long it's going to be competitive. But it's a competitive fight for as long as it lasts, right? Um, the fact is that Hendor was good. You got to factor in. There's major things to factor in. Is that people are frustrated with the fact that it's a non-title fight. It's at 154, and Errol Spence said he would never fight Keith Thurman, but now it's being pushed on him to fight Keith Thurman. Clearly, right? So he's going along with the process, and the fact is, you could be fighting Terrence Crawford, negotiate to fight Terrence Crawford right now. Preacher Joe was good. Trice 1983 was good. If if the sanction bodies is not going to uphold the WBC mandatory, then what's the point in fighting Keith Thurman? Dr. RTV was good. That's where the frustration comes in. Then what's the point? Because there was an outcry and an outpour and kicking, clawing, and scratching when Terrence Crawford said he's going to fight David Avanesian as a tune-up fight before fighting Errol Spence, since the negotiations saw them not going to fight until 2023. Right? So now there's no complaints. Carl Brown, stop listening to people talk that nonsense, man. I say it was good. Please stop, man. Y'all just be repeating things that people say. Or I think they both going to benefit from being there. How does Keith Thurman benefit from fighting Errol Spence at a bigger weight class when Errol Spence is already bigger than him? Steve Brooks, what's good? How does that benefit Keith Thurman? How does that benefit Keith Thurman? What are you talking about? How does that benefit Keith Thurman? General Big Fish, what's good, great brother? Yeah, how does that benefit Keith Thurman, Carl Brown? Please help me understand that. Tyrone Buchanan, what's good? You're going to fight a bigger man at a bigger weight class. That benefits Keith Thurman? That helps Keith Thurman? How? Josiah Thomas was good. How does that benefit Keith Thurman? Please explain to me. He's already up against the deck. The deck is stacked against him fighting Errol Spence at 147. And his chances that Errol Spence is going to be is coming down to a weight, is a bigger guy coming down to 147. Already told you that making that weight ain't easy. You're going to give Errol Spence a 7-pound lead way? Keith Thurman is not a big welterweight. Who told you that? Carl Brown. Who told you Keith Thurman was a big welterweight? You ever seen Keith Thurman, Carl Brown? In person? Who in the world told you that Keith Thurman is a big welterweight? Please explain to me that. I don't care what you think you see. Have you ever seen Keith Thurman in person? You just said they both big welterweights. Keith Thurman is a big welterweight? Carl Brown, you ever seen Keith Thurman in person? And you saw him in person and you figured this dude is a big welterweight. You looked at Keith Thurman and you said he's a big welterweight. He's shorter than Floyd Mayweather. He got shorter arms than Floyd Mayweather. Just because you walk around out of shape don't mean you're a big guy. What are you talking about? He's like the same size as Floyd Mayweather. Maybe he's a little bit shorter than Floyd Mayweather. Where did you say that Keith Thurman is a big welterweight? You ain't never seen Keith Thurman. Please don't tell me you saw Keith Thurman in person. Ain't nobody in their right mind gonna tell you that Keith Thurman is a big welterweight. Bro, stop. Stop it. Stop it. You don't have to see Errol in person to see that he's big. You don't have to see Errol in person to see that Errol's big. Now, when people say Errol is a extremely big welterweight, I don't think he's extremely big welterweight. I think he's a natural welterweight. Artist Hines was good. Greg Smith was good. Keith Thurman is not a natural welterweight. Keith Thurman just doesn't stay in shape year round, so he balloons up in weight in between fights. So he has to come down in weight, and 147 suits him. Keith Thurman is not much bigger than Sean Porter. And Sean Porter is definitely not a big welterweight. So I don't know where you got that information from. I have zero clue where you got that from. Aaron Woods was good. Greg Smith was good. I don't know where you got that from. Michael Laws was good. Saying Keith Thurman is a big welterweight. By no means. Keith wasn't even much bigger than Manny Pacquiao. For you to say he's a big welterweight is just utterly ridiculous. And this just goes to show us that fans will say anything. Keith Thurman is a big welterweight. It just sounds ridiculous. Naughty Crash says Sean is a big welterweight. Bubba was good. Artwork was good. I swear, people be talking just simply because they can. Keith Thurman is a big welterweight. I don't care what weight class they fought in, right? Keith Thurman, do you think Sean Porter beat Alexander Usyk in the amateurs, right? You think Sean Porter could fight at cruiserweight right now? That just sounds utterly silly to repeat. Thurman is not nobody's 5'9". You wish. He was 5'9". Sean Porter is like 5'6", 5'7", and Keith Thurman is about 5'7.5", maybe. And he's not a big welterweight at all. Kell Brook is a big guy, out sports guy. I don't know where y'all be getting this information from. It benefits Keith Thurman to go to 154. Yeah, Keith Thurman had multiple fights at 154 early in his career, but that just because Keith Thurman didn't want to shrink down to 147. That's all that is. Boots can fight at 154 if he don't want to fight at 147. Okay, Carl Brown. So where did you get the fact that it would benefit Keith Thurman that Keith Thurman is a big welterweight? Where did that come from, brother? I don't understand where that came from. Keith Thurman is not a big welterweight at all whatsoever, and it don't benefit him to fight Errol Spence of all people at 154. To give Errol Spence that type of comfort and that type of free, to give him a 7 pound, freedom that don't benefit Keith Thurman at all whatsoever. Hope Nell, what's good, great brother? How you feeling? Not in the least bit does that. Not on your best day does that benefit Keith Thurman to move up to 154 and fight Errol Spence. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man. We got to start. Let's just think about this now. How does that benefit Keith Thurman to fight the bigger guy, the stronger guy? OGOB was good at a higher weight class. They don't give Keith Thurman no advantage. Now, if Errol Spence was fighting Jaron Ennis, then you could say, well, them fighting at 154 benefits both of them. I can see that. If you say, hey, Ennis and Errol Spence fighting at 54, that benefits both of them. Right. That benefits both of them. That benefits both of them. Melvin was good. But to say that they're going to 154 for Keith Thurman it benefits Keith Thurman sounds just utterly ridiculous. Come on now. Let's stop the nonsense. Please stop the nonsense. Keith Thurman ain't gonna gain no extraordinary muscle mass going to 154 that's gonna put him on an equal playing field with Errol Spence Jr. That's not gonna happen. Errol Spence just gonna be bigger and stronger and more comfortable at 154 than he is at 147. Keith Thurman is in trouble. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Timothy Ramdeen said, I met one time Thurman in person, Blue. He mad small. Yay, small. I don't know where that came. I ain't never heard nobody consider Keith Thurman as a big welterweight. No, bro. Yeah, Carl Brown. Of course, they both gonna feel better not cutting the weight because they don't walk around at 147, or nor do they walk around at 154. Shaka Zulu was good. Shaka Zulu was good. Michael Ray II was good. Laurel Hannon was good. So of course they're gonna feel more comfortable. I ain't got to lose. I only got to lose to get to 54 instead of going to 7 more pounds. Of course they both gonna feel more comfortable, but that don't benefit neither one of them. I mean, that don't benefit Keith Thurman in the least bit. That just makes it worse for Keith Thurman. That just means that Keith Thurman is Errol Spence is going to feel even better. He's in trouble at 147, like Michael Ray II said. At 147, he in trouble with Errol Spence. Imagine giving Errol Spence the ability that he got the freedom to. I ain't gotta lose 7 more pounds. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Keith Thurman in trouble. Errol Spence going to be even more comfortable. Man, listen, man. He gonna go to Keith Thurman body, man, at 154. I got this extra weight on me, and his body's used to carrying that because on fight night at 47, he probably weigh about 160 in the ring. So now you talking about he only got to get down to 54. He gonna be 170 fight night. Chill the boss was good. He gonna be 170 fight night. Keith Thurman in trouble. Keith Thurman daring to be great because he gonna be in trouble, bro. Errol Spence work rate is going to be even. Can you imagine Errol Spence work rate is high right now at 147. You imagine his work rate at 154, bro. Latrell Matthews was good. You factor in his work rate at 154, man. Come on, man. Keith about to see all types of stars. Keith gonna be out there saying, I don't just see big fish. I see lions and tigers and bears. Ooh my. No disrespect to Keith. Bubba was good. Bubba said Boxrec got Boxrec is tripping. Keith Thurman been 5'7" his entire career, and then suddenly you look at Boxrec and they got Keith Thurman at 5'9". I don't know, bro. I'm 5'10", and I seen Keith Thurman up plenty of times. There ain't no way on this green earth that Keith Thurman is no 5'9". He ain't nobody's inch shorter than me. No sirree. By no stretch of the imagination. Chief Wildfires, I got Errol by unanimous decision. I don't. I got Errol Spence by unanimous destroy. Yeah, Keith gonna be in there. Do you see the big fish? Oh yeah, and I see lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. You understand? Keith Thurman gonna be, man, listen, man, you dudes is tripping. Man, you dudes is tripping. You think Keith Thurman, man, listen, man. Bitch. Yeah, okay. And that's a testament That's a testament to just how good Errol Spence is, because Keith Thurman is nobody's tune-up. He's not a walk in the park. But he just can't. He just can't. Errol Spence is just too much. Keith Thurman's A Will was good. Yeah, B was good. Keith, you got Errol by UD. Bro, you tripping. Keith Thurman's biggest weakness is Errol Strength's biggest strength. I mean, so you can pretty much factor in how that's going to play out. If you think that Errol Spence ain't going to get to Keith Thurman's body by the mid third round and start putting all types of investments into Keith Thurman's body, Errol Spence going to invest in Keith Thurman's body so much his credit score going to be a 750. Every time he hit Keith Thurman to the body, his credit score going to go up. That's how much investment he going to put into him. So much stock into his body. Man, listen. And I can't see dudes in here talking about they going to a decision. You kidding me? A decision? A decision? Bro. Every time he hit Keith Thurman in the body, his credit score going to go bing, 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 bing. He ain't even going to need his paycheck. He got so much credit. Errol just going to be able to, his credit going to be so high, he ain't going to need his paycheck. He going to be able to just point at stuff and they going to give it to him. His credit score going to be so high. Here you go, Mr. Spence. He ain't even got to have to say it. He ain't even going to have to say it. He just going to be like, oh, here you go, Mr. Spence. Oh, no problem, Mr. Spence. D. Atkins was good. Man, come on, man. You kidding me, man? Oh, yeah, Maya Egypt. Oh, man, come on, man. Samaj Taylor, Kawan Pottis was good. Deal with the TV was good. Man, listen, man. I already know, man, listen. If y'all don't know how this going to play out, Jay Davis was good. Man, if you think that Keith hey, listen, Keith in his absolute prime, because he's still, man, come on, man. Yeah, man, y'all tripping. You think that Keith Thurman can withstand what Errol Spence getting ready to dish out? You're tripping. You're tripping. If you think that Keith Thurman is going to be able to withstand this punishment that Errol Spence is going to dish out, you're a good man or queen. Split with 187, my brother in Super Chat. Keith was a Superman. EJ got kryptonite for hands. Oh, for sure. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Amari Exile. Amari, what's good, great brother? He says, healthy hustle. Blessings, King. D. Atkins was good. Spence is very imposing. His work rate is high. Keith Thurman is not going to be able to withstand that work rate. He's just not going to be able to. There's no slight against Keith Thurman, but the facts is the facts. Q Lee was good. Styles make fights. He's not going to be able to withstand it. He's not going to be able to do it. People just going to say Thurman is out of his prime. Oh, they can't say that. He's 34, but the problem with Keith Thurman is inactivity. Keith Thurman is a Keith Thurman is a very very talented fighter. Keith Thurman is a very very talented fighter. Jeremy Pear was good. I got Errol Spence in it anyway. Errol Spence going to win. Yeah, Keith Thurman can't compete with Errol Spence. It was an uphill battle for him to do it with Errol Spence in his absolute prime, let alone now with these layoffs and all of that. Nah, no. Shadow Band was good. His bicycle ain't gonna be enough. They gonna shadow ban. They're gonna treat his bicycle like the movie How High. Remember when they took old boy bicycle? Bicycle, bicycle. He was like my bike, bicycle, bicycle. And dude was riding like this, and then he just ghost riding, and he was standing there like, and the truck ran over it. Bicycle, bicycle. Q Lee was good. People forget how hard Thurman hits. If he catches Spence, he's going to hurt him. Keith Thurman didn't drop Mario Barrios. Tank dropped him 3 times and stopped him. Mario Barrios hurt Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman didn't drop Mario Barrios. And Keith Thurman and Errol Spence is more durable than Mario Barrios. Styles may fights, but lose what's good. Bro, can you imagine Keith Thurman on his bike? Bicycle, bicycle. He's gonna be like, my bike, that's not yours. He gonna ghost. Errol Spence gonna ghost ride Keith Thurman. You're gonna hit him and just stand there and watch him fly through the ropes or something. It's gonna get real ugly, man. No slight to Keith Thurman. I like Keith Thurman. Shout out to Keith Thurman, man. These are old jokes. I'm just having fun, Keith. I'm just having fun. My agent said, "Boo, you being a comedian tonight. Please stop. My side hurts." I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all. Y'all know it, man. I'm just saying what y'all thinking, man. Perez 401 was good. I'm just saying, y'all better beef. I got better beef. I want Anthony Yard to. I'm favoring Anthony Yard to win the fight, but I think better beef gonna win. If Anthony Yard fades in the second half, Leo GT multimedia artist AJ64 was good, and if he starts to show any type of fatigue or anything in the second half, you can't slow down against better beef. Yo, Russell Westbrook just he just he just shoulder checked Luka Doncic. Just bro, that's not even a basketball move. Like, bro, they got to toss Russell Westbrook after that. LL3 was good. Russell Westbrook got to get tossed after that. Bro, that was just wild right there. You got caught up in the moment, bro. Yo, that was wild. That was wild, bro. Come on, man. Helmut L. Steens was good. Bro, that was just wild right there. Like, bro, you didn't even like. How you trying to justify that, bro? You just You just ran and just threw your complete body and shoulder into the dude. Like, bro, are you kidding me? Bro, Russ is wild for that. He ran into him so hard that he made himself fall. Bro, you just tackled him, bro. That's tackle football. Ain't no way he can't get, bro, he got to get kicked out. There's no way, bro. That you can cause an injury for that. Like, bro, come on. That's super unnecessary. That's super unnecessary, bro. He should be ejected. Like, bro, come on, man. Derek O'Connor was good. Tony T, he said, "Did I see the article about the zone losing 6 billion?" Yeah. Let me tell you something, Tony T. There's no way that's possible. 6 billion, bro. Come on, bro. The zone didn't put out no $6 billion, bro. Now I can see maybe they lost a billion, but six. Come on, bro. Who put $6 billion in the boxing? It don't even cost six. Who you paying like that? Let's just think about it, right? How many fights has Canelo had on the zone? Let's say he had 6 fights on the zone at 30 million a fight, right? So that's 30, that's 90, 180 million you invested in Canelo. Let's say you get 6 fights with Anthony Joshua, right? That's 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 not even 400 million with Anthony Joshua and Canelo. Then who else is on the zone that's garnering the same of that type of money outside of Joshua and Canelo? Ain't nobody else getting paid no 30, 40 million dollars outside of Canelo. Now let's say they gave Triple G. I know they gave Triple G like 20 million a fight. So let's say they gave Triple G. He only been there for 3 fights. So 20, 40, 60. That's 60 million. So 180, 180 is what? That's 180. That's what? 360 million, right? 180 and 180. 360 million. You factor in the other 60 million from Triple G, right? That's $410 million in Triple G and Canelo and Anthony Joshua. That's your big hitters. You ain't even spend 500 million on the biggest payers in all of their fights. Now, let's say you sprinkle in 5 million here, 10 million there. It ain't add up to $6 billion. That don't even sound right, bro. They didn't lose $6 billion in the zone in boxing. They might have lost $6 billion in their investments overall and multiple different investments and things of that nature. But to lose $6 billion, that don't even sound right. And we shouldn't even repeat such silliness. $6 billion? Come on, man. Come on, man. So between the three biggest payers that they have to pay, Canelo, Anthony Joshua, and Triple G, they don't even gone. They $410 million, all three of them for all their fights. So your three top highest for all their fights combined, you paid them 410 million. Now let's say you paid their opponents a total of, let's say you paid their opponents a total of 10 million per opponent. So that's 6, 12, 15 fights. So let's say you paid 10 times 15. 10, 20, that's what, let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 150 million for the opponents. Let's say you paid, and we know they didn't, all their opponents didn't get nowhere near 10 million apiece. But let's just say they gave each one of their opponents $10 million, right? That's 150 times the 410. That means that's 560, what 105, right? 560 million. You paid Anthony Joshua, Triple G, and Canelo Alvarez, and all of their opponents. Jimmy Bernard, Klotz, what's going on? Malante Davis was good. Melvin was good. That's not possible. Come on, man. Noah Gente was good. Kai Jin was good. Now understand, there's some tomfoolery going on with those numbers. I don't know who's owed what and what taxes they trying to do and so on and so forth. But if you believe that they lost $1 billion in 2022 and then $1 billion, then you something wrong with your medulla oblongata. Malante Davis, Eddie Hearn did not lose no $3 billion in boxing, brother. Please stop. Just come on, man. They ain't lose no $3 billion. I just told you King David 87 was good. Right. King David 87, he said, right. Plus they made money back from the gate and everything else. Right. Therapeutic HC Podcast was good. Come on, think about that, man. Just let that sink in. Some tomfoolery going on there. If you believe that they lost $3 billion in boxing, bro, please stop. Please stop. Let's say they paid. That's Joshua. Listen, y'all didn't hear what I just said. That's Joshua, Canelo, and Triple G. That's all of their fights on DAZN. I gave y'all all of their fights combined. TSM 7 was good. They didn't fight 4-6 times in 1 year. That's all of their fights combined in DAZN. You understand? And their opponents. It combined for 560 million. Okay? Now you got 440 million to play with for that's over the duration of their careers with DAZN. Now you're talking about 400 million. It's 440 million per year. Who they invested it in? Come on, people, stop it. Of course it wasn't just boxing. It's not possible. Noah Gente was good. Pac-Man ATL Tay, my brother Tay in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Pac-Man ATL Tay. What's good with you, Tay? That just sounds ridiculous. And nobody should be repeating that they lost $3 billion in boxing. Man, come on, stop it. Stop it. $3 billion they lost in boxing. Man, stop. Burgess Meredith, just being E was good. Man, we got to start using our common sense, man. Preacher Joe was good. DAZN lost $6 billion. They didn't lose it in nobody's boxing. Please stop it, man. What's wrong with us, man? We'll repeat and say anything. Hey, man, they lost $6 million in boxing. In boxing? What? They lost it, but it wasn't in boxing. They might have lost it in other investments. Martial law was good. They didn't lose $6 million in boxing. Eddie Hearn did not lose $6 million. Trust me. L-Dub Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother L-Dub Boxing. He said, what's good? Keith Hunter has a big opportunity. He fighting Rashad Mehdi February 4th. Oh, he is? That's dope. I like Keith Hunter. That's dope. Man, come on, man. You think Eddie Hearn comfortably walking around talking Alshon Smith? Alshon Smith was good. Dwayne Roney was good. Derek O'Connell was good. C Money Best Stat is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. You think Eddie Hearn is just comfortably walking around talking and doing interviews and he just lost this company $6 billion? Come on, people. I want you to just come on, people. I just lost this company $6 billion or even $2-3 billion. And I'm out here comfortably living a comfortable lifestyle. Come on, people. Just smarten up. Smarten up. Smarten up, man. Dwayne Roney said, just use logical sense. Exactly, great brother. Like, bro, come on, man. That just sounds ridiculous. Don't that just sound like a movie? Don't that not even a movie, like that don't even sound right. Hey man, Eddie Hearn lost $3 billion. What? Man, come on, man. Kai Jen said it was on real. Bro, I don't care what news it was on. He didn't lose no $3 billion in boxing, brother. He didn't lose $3 million in boxing. Please stop. Please stop. Now he might have lost some money. And the zone might have lost 6 million investing in this and investing in that and so on and so forth. But if you think that they lost 6 billion, he lost $6 billion. Right, the company. But we highlighting and saying he lost, he didn't lose no $6 billion. Please stop, man. That just sounds crazy. Like I said, total over their careers. Joshua making 30 million. Canelo 30 million. At 6 fights with the zone, right? And Triple G making 20 million a fight, right? Over their careers, let's say 6 fights and 3 fights. That's 410 $560 million amongst the 3 of them for all of their fights overall. Overall. So you telling me that Eddie Hearn spent 2 point nearly 2.5 billion on other fighters? Man, come on, man. You got to be kidding me. He had to be paying these other fighters 50 million, 100 million. Man, come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. That just sounds crazy, Knockout Kings. That we repeat stuff like that. Hey, man, he lost $3 billion. What? Man, come on, man. He may have lost money on the fight, but he did make some money back. Now it was reported they gave him $1 billion to start with overall. So now let's say they gave him $1 billion. He spent $560 million on 3 fighters with their opponents, right? Okay. Now that means he had $440 million left. So now think about this. He had $440 million after he's finished paying off Canelo, Triple G, and Anthony Joshua, and all of their opponents. They're done. They don't even count no more. What fights did you think Eddie Hearn lost $440 million on? Now think about that. Let that sink in. Now add up $440 million he lost on these other fights. Keep in mind, he's making money back. He may take a loss, but he's making money back. Yeah, child, please. People we just be saying ridiculous, wow, just wow off the top, just like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's do a little $6 billion. Also on Cologne, what's good, great brother? We'll just repeat that too. Yeah, you heard what happened? What happened? Eddie Hearn lost $6 billion. What? What? That's the first thing I'm gonna think. $6 billion? $3 billion, $1 billion Eddie Hearn lost? Come on, people. Stop it, man. Shawai Allah 77 blessings, Queen. $6 billion. Come on, man. We gotta chill out with the fantastic stories, man. We gotta chill with the fantastic stories. We gotta chill. We gotta chill. Young King Company, my brother, was good. We gotta chill out with these fantastic stories. I know we want the narrative to be, X, Y, and Z, but we gotta relax. We just be doing too much out here now. Like, bro, just do your own math. Like I said, if you give Canelo $30 million a fight for 6 fights, you gave that's $180 million. You give Anthony Joshua $30 million for 6 fights. That's $180 million. Okay, that's $360 million. Now you give Triple G $20 million a fight. He only fought 3 fights on his own. Let's say he fought 4. That's $80 million, right? That's $440 million. I mean, yeah, that's 500 and excuse me. That's $540 million. And they're done. You're talking about the 3 biggest names, the 3 biggest payouts for these guys with their opponents. With their opponents included. Let's say, and that's me telling you they gave their opponents $10 million a fight. Not to mention Triple G fought Canelo, so that cancels out that another $10 million, but $10 million per opponent. What are you talking about? Triple G's opponents didn't get $10 million. We got to relax. Dirt Maggie was good. We got to relax with these things, man. We got to relax, man. We just be saying anything. Like, come on, man. That don't even. So let's say they gave him $1 billion. He spent 560 billion on Canelo, Triple G, and Anthony Joshua and their opponents. He spent 560 billion. That left him with $440 million. Now, I'm just talking about in the sport of boxing. That left Eddie Hearn with $440 million. That's after Canelo, Triple G, and Anthony Joshua and all of their opponents for all their fights on DAZN have been taken care of. He still got $440 million. Who else is garnering that much money that Eddie Hearn is losing another $440 million? The boxing mind, exactly. Then what about the money they made back? So now think about that, people. Let that sink in. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Did Al Heyman lose money? Yeah, Al Heyman lost money. Eddie Hearn lost money as well. They ain't lose no $2 billion. That's just ridiculous, man. Showing LDBC or nothing. What's good, great brother? That just sounds ridiculous, man. And we shouldn't repeat that because it just makes us sound silly. Like, bro, the dude didn't lose no 3 billion, 2 billion. Now he might have maxed out. Let's say he maxed out the bill overall. The other 440 million he put in. And you got to factor in the $1 billion they gave Eddie Hearn don't have nothing to do with the money they gave Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy. That's separate. They don't got nothing to do with Eddie Hearn. Nor Genti. Okay, if boxing is, yeah, because boxing is not a mainstream sport here in the States. I've been telling people that forever and a day. I was telling Eddie Hearn that. Everybody lose money. Boxing is not a mainstream sport here in the States. So you're going to lose money on boxing, period. In the UK, he may not lose the money like that. Here in the States, just incredible. It's good. That's why I keep telling y'all that they need to respect the people that keep the sport alive because boxing is not a mainstream sport. It ain't. Ain't nobody talking about boxing every day. We the ones that keep their name alive every single day. Period. See, like I was trying to tell y'all yesterday, right? When I was saying this, remember? When when I was trying to explain the difference between Adrian Broner fighting on BOK Prime for pay-per-view, the difference between Showtime and Fox, and everybody saying, no, there's no difference. There is a difference. Here's the difference. If Showtime charges you a pay-per-view, they charged you twice. BOK Prime, we only charge you once, and it's half the price. Let me say it to you again. BOK Prime charges you once, and it's half the price. They're going to charge you $80 on top of your subscription you pay already every month. So they're charging you twice. You're going to pay, okay, let's say Tank fights in April, right? You're going to pay your Showtime subscription for April, and you're going to pay to watch Tank fight in April. So you paid twice. When Adrian Broner fights February 25th, you're going to pay once, and it's half the price. Y'all didn't even hear what I said. So do I have to say it to you again? Let me say it to you again. You're going to pay twice in April to Showtime. BOK Prime is charging you $40 one time. That's half the $80 that they're going to charge you. That's already twice the amount. Plus, you're going to pay for your monthly subscription. That's 3 times the amount in 1 month. It's not the same thing. When I told y'all it's not the same thing yesterday, Adrian Broner is not a draw, and Adrian Broner is this, and you're paying 3 times the amount. You're going to pay your monthly subscription. You're going to pay twice the amount that BOK Prime is charging. That's what you're going to do. Shaka Zulu, we don't want to see AB. You don't want to see AB. You don't watch boxing. Chris Ellie, what's good? Who you don't watch boxing, so that's why you don't want to see Adrian Broner. We don't want to see. Stop speaking for everybody else. You're not a fan of the sport of boxing. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. I watch everybody. So it's more about matchmaking for me. Brandon Williams is good. Fans are not people pretend to be fans of the sport of boxing. They're not fans of boxing. Not at all. Big Boy Toys RC was good. Man, I'm trying to check. I don't know. Where am I? Neckbone, my brother. Carl Brown, why you think that? Why I think what? Just got to work. Keep bringing us the best content on box. Salute my brother Neckbone. Appreciate you, King. Why I think what? Why I think the fans are not fans of the sport of boxing? Keith Lewis was good. They don't. The fans don't appreciate the sport of boxing. They're not fans of the sport of boxing. They're fans of fighters. Seattle Rick 206 was good. They're not fans. Most people are not fans. They're not fans of boxing. They're fans of fighters. And they're not even really fans of a fighter. Because you ask them, hey man, who your favorite fighter, right? And they give you their favorite fighter. Then you say, name me 10 people he fought right now off the top of your head. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. They can't do it. Because boxing is an emotional sport that people use to watch as a hobby. Oh man, there's some boxing. Let me watch that boxing right now. Yeah, I saw that thing with Joe Rogan and the other dude. Yeah, I saw that. They're not fans of the sport of boxing, man. I need everyone to understand David is a different fighter. I see it up close. David Benavidez is a beast. My only knock with David Benavidez is his defense. Tighten up his defense, man. You can't be getting hit with everything but the kitchen sink. Can't get hit clean consistently. Can't do it. Corey Foley was good. Ryan is with the zone, but Ryan is with Golden Boy in the zone. Tristan 805 was good. Plant and Benavidez, yeah, March. You're better than that, Blue. Didn't watch Canelo versus Triple G3 because I knew it would be a crap fight. I watched Bivol versus Canelo too because that would be a good fight. AB and Ivan is a crap fight. Okay, you don't watch boxing. It's cool. You're not a fan of boxing. You're a fan of a fighter. And that's cool. Moses King was good. You're not a fan of boxing. Don't say you're a fan of boxing. Because you're a fan of boxing, you watch boxing. You're a fan of a fighter. I'm a fan of the San Francisco 49ers. Okay? You watch good boxing. There's no such thing as good boxing because you don't know what you're going to get when they step in the ring. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. You don't know how it's going to play out. Nobody knew that Mickey Ward and Arturo Gatti was going to be the classic fights that it was. You couldn't predict that. Okay, so therefore, right? What's the best scenario for Crawford at this point? Man, he got to wait. That's it. Habitual line stepper was good. You got to wait. You got to wait. See how everything unfolds. The standing onus, Virgil Ortiz fight, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence fight. Just got to wait it out. Unless he pursue the Boots fight. That's it. So I'm a San Francisco 49er fan. We just played the Arizona Cardinals last week. We already in second place. The Cardinals are terrible. You think I didn't watch the game? I watched the game. I didn't say I'm not watching the 49ers. I'm a football fan, a 49er fan, but I'm not watching them play the Cardinals. That's a crap game. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Just incredible. To them, Boston's popularity contest. Exactly what it is. Period. You understand? Well, then you're not a fan of sports. Then you're a front runner. When it's good, you watch it. Well, then you're not a fan of a sport. Or if I turn on the game and it's a crappy game, I turn it off. Well, then you're not a fan of the sport. Then you're a fan of you're a front runner. I thought Booth's performance was good. I thought he did good against a guy who was moving and coming to survive. It's very difficult to fight and beat that guy. First of all, it's hard to beat a crafty fighter that's not trying to get knocked out. Second, a crafty fighter is not trying to get knocked out, not coming to fight to fight and win, and have very, very good footwork. That's a difficult fight this style to deal with. It's difficult. That's difficult. But let me get out of here, people, man. 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting out of here. Carl Brown, that's exactly what it means. If every game I turn on got to be it got to be an exceptional game when I turn it on, that's because I'm not a fan of the sport. Domingo Vanilla was good. Vlad Smith was good. Not a fan. Uncle Man was good. Ty Baby, peace, blood screen. How you doing today? I'm out, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. Shaka Zulu, you're not a fan of boxing. You're a fan of beer. Shaka Zulu, goodbye. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to come back in no more. Let me help you out, brother. Shaka Zulu, let me help you out. Where you go? Let me make sure I got the right person. Don't worry about it, right, brother. Mark West was good. Blessings to each and every one of you. I appreciate y'all, man. Dudes always coming here and trying to cause distractions. I appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.